The U.S. and North Carolina have goals to cut greenhouse gas emissions and reach net zero by 2050.
And we keep hearing that phrase, net zero, but what exactly does it mean, and how can we achieve those goals and still function as a society? WRAL climate change reporter Liz McLaughlin breaks that down.
We release 55 gigatons of greenhouse gases into the air every year.
Emissions that wrap the Earth like a blanket, trapping in heat. To stop global warming, we need to get those emissions down to zero. But getting every single country to stop greenhouse gas emitting activities, which include everything from generating power to traveling by plane, is unrealistic. Instead, we can use an approach called net zero, explained in this United Nations presentation.
For every molecule of greenhouse gas we put into the air, we also take one out.
That requires us to replace high-emitting activities with clean ones, such as switching to renewable energy sources and EVs, and utilizing methods to capture carbon and store it.
Some of the easiest ways to do it is using Mother Nature, photosynthesis. Plants just breathe carbon dioxide out of the air.
That can be through preserving forests, managing soils, and planting cover crops.
North Carolina forests especially are really one of the best in the country for forest carbon storage.
U.S. Deputy Secretary of Energy David Turk recently spoke to a crowd at UNC about the country's progress.
We're not only cleaning up our own grid, using technologies and deploying those technologies, we're building them in our country, which is super, super exciting. And we've seen now over $180 billion of investment, private sector investments.
Economic resources that Turk says are spurring environmental progress. Liz McLaughlin, WRAL News.
And though there has been progress, some say it needs to happen faster. Out of 50 sectors and technologies identified by the Department of Energy, only 3 are considered on track to meet climate goals.